guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Zestiria HD Blind with your host Dameol SC. We are now in the dungeons under the palace. If you're wondering how the heck we got here, it's an excellent question. I was recording just now, and in the middle of the recording, the cat jumped up on the computer and actually turned the damn computer off. And so I lost the first part of this recording. Thankfully, the only thing we actually missed was walking out of the palace. The assassins, interestingly, showed us a secret exit to the palace because Saray didn't want to attack any more guards and risk killing them. Which is certainly, I really like that about him. The other thing is, I want to talk briefly about the governor and them. Because they're really interesting and very well-made characters, actually. I had a very negative reaction to them because I was approaching it from Saray's point of view, and from Saray's point of view, they're basically like, hey, here's a little bit of money so you can explore ruins if you just go away. And for Saray, he's like, I don't need money to explore ruins, I've done it my whole life. They're literally offering him absolutely nothing, and it's almost insulting. And so I had a reaction of, no, that's not even a good bribe, that's stupid. And so that's kind of the reaction I had to them. I didn't really buy it. I guess I can go over here and talk to the turtle while I'm doing this.
I'm impressed the Scattered Bones knew about this route. Still, it seems like an awful lot to go through just to deliver a warning.
But yeah, there was a really, really, really interesting exchange that occurred with... and so I understand from their point of view, they are unable to consider anything except for their own, privilege and their own viewpoint of the world. And so when they ran into a situation like that, their reaction was simply, oh, well, then obviously, this person is attempting to, they see Alicia leave the the palace and wander off into some unknown place, and then she just happens to find the shepherd. So I can understand why their reaction is basically like, no way, that's obviously not what happened. I was like, I should have. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Okay. So their reaction from that is she's obviously trying to take over the throne, because that's all they understand. They aren't really in a position where they can in any way comprehend. Well, that's interesting. So there's different armor swords, and they have different things attached to them. That's really a weird way of doing it, but I like it. Well, I'll take the one with all the stuff. I wonder, should I just buy everything and just make really amazing stuff with it? I kind of feel like I should. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking, but yeah, I'm sorry, back to these guys. Their whole deal and their whole, outlook on life is that they're trying to stay in power, and the only way they know how to stay in power is by keeping up. They assume everyone else is trying to get into power as well, and because of that, the way that they approach reality is just from an assumption that Alicia's entire game must be to find political favor and basically mislead the people into giving her more authority and more of her own ability. Whereas, of course, we know Alicia is not at all like that. But still, it's a really, really well done thing. So this is devoid, and so I can make the one that gives a lot of things. So if I put two devoids together, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting, it's got a little key on it. I don't know what that means. It means it's sealed? Why is it sealed? And now I put another phantom with it and it became unsealed. Weird system, but I like it. I've said that before. Alright. That should be good for right now. But yeah, and then we've got the like hidden blade or shattered bones or whatever their actual name is, and they helped us get out of the palace because Saray didn't want to kill any more guards, which is interesting.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Why is this place in the Celestial Record? Oh, okay, there we go. It did actually tell me I could inspect that.
A secret underground dungeon.
I sure feel a lot of malevolence. I wonder who was kept down here.
Whoever they were, no doubt they left their hatred here. Hatred against the royal family.
You shouldn't feel personally responsible.
I'm fine. Let's just look for a way out. Some of these cells are opened. Let's be careful.
Alright, so let's see here. Hi there, piggers.
It looks like a pig, but it must have been human before.
Even if a seraphim just eats and eats all day, that's what happens. My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear.
I don't want to be pierced by your will. That doesn't sound pleasant to me.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Really? So, Spirit Chain. Is that the AP, basically? Damage taken is reduced, effective potential is multiplied. SC rate recovery is increased. Okay, yeah. I think that's just the AP gauge to determine how much you can do. I don't know. I wish they wouldn't change things just for the sake of changing them.
Steady your nerves. A bodiless Hellion?
Made when a dead body is possessed by a Hellion.
Guess the only thing we can do is purify it. I better get it together.
Let us relish this victory and sally forth.
Alright. So let's see. There's some more cells over here. Another pigger. Hi, pigger.
Ready, Nick Leo?
You know I'm ready.
My will shall pierce thee, just like...
You already said that. By various techniques of aspects of the system book, you may discover new unconventional interactions. That's pretty standard. Just as you try more things, you'll find things that work really well. An Anthem ribbon tie? What the heck is that? Well, it's definitely equipment. Oh, I should probably put some armor on him. So she has a ribbon, she can change to an Anthem ribbon tie, which is definitely better. Okay, E-unions are a bonus skill activated while using 2 or more bonus skills in a horizontal line. It's going to be useful for enemies to produce effects pertaining to a certain element. So this is I gained that because I actually made this. What does XC do? Number of combos in normal state +1. Cool. Okay, well then, if she's the one that has awesome things, let's make her the main character. Or the battle character. Pretty Lavender. Let me... This is why people hate the royal family, because you're trying to keep me in a cell. Rude. Okay, this way. Onward to glory and victory. And victorious glory.
Focus, guys! Searching current!
respected the Seraphim's power.
That also reminds me, something else I said, unfortunately, before my cast destroyed everything. Someone did tell me that when Soray armatizes, he still looks the exact same to normal humans. What about magic? How does that look to them? Do they actually see this guy just running around and just, like, explosions of fire and water happening all around him? Or is it more that they just see him running around and then all of a sudden the guards are just taking massive amounts of damage and, like, collapsing and such?
Check that monolith out yet.
Let's see. Hit points. A normal state, the recovery effect of certain skills will be stocked up. Oh, okay. What was armorization? This instrument transported to hit points. Useful to stock them. Interesting. That is good to know. Thank you for not trying to trap me in here this time, Alicia. Apple gel? Excuse me.
I'm ready.
So yeah, you can see on Lila has the blue gauge right there.
This is nothing.
I got a silky touch garment. Why do a bunch of pigs have a silky touch garment? What were they doing before I got here? And an elven crown. Excuse me. So again, let's go ahead and check out the... Well, the elven crown definitely sounds like something from Mikleo. Ancient circlet +1 or an elven crown. So this is comfort, which is blue. But yet when I look at it, it doesn't. Nothing lights up. The elven crown actually lights two things up. Does that mean that Speary? Yeah, there's Speary, so that gives you Speary and Phantom. I don't see Phantom anywhere. But yet it's definitely highlighting two things in light blue. Okay, that one shows. Does that mean it's actually doing something? Because, like, yeah, Void is in blue. I don't know what the blue means. I feel like that's not actually... That doesn't help me enough. I feel like the skills of the other ones are actually better than the Silky Touch garment. Plus, I don't really want to necessarily put a Silky Touch garment on my people.
Weapons ready.
Alemia is what women who become Hellions can turn into.
Well, that's interesting. So it's gender specific. Did you say bird is the word?
Snacks were not built in a day, you know.
Neither was Rome. It's an odd saying, though.
I am your opponent, Hellion.
Ow, how'd you hit me? I was behind you. I still hear Lady in Pink every time she says that. Every time. Oh, there's nothing down here. There was no reason to come this way. No reason at all. Alright. Heading down some stairs. Because stairs are awesome. We like stairs. Oh, that's a super Lamia. Okay. Level 14, it's Apodius? Is that like Latin for Lamia? 4,000 hit points. It's very weak to physical. Helene manifests as half human, half snake. Okay, interesting. I hadn't really... Mutant Helene who casts strong curses. Her name is similar to someone else's? Echidna? Echidna? Well, let's take out these first.
Source of the malevolence. It looks like an echidna. Such deep hatred. It must have quite a grudge. Watch out for its target. They're deadly.
Saray, Alicia, don't take your eyes off. Elixir protect!
Ah, crap. We're not doing bad, though. Get me back up. Yeah, she's the only one left. Oh, I am low on SP. Lila, you let yourself get trapped. Why do I Saray is saying ineffective every time he attacks? What the heck was that? That was terrible.
Sorry for the trouble.
God dang! What is going on? I thought you could stop those with basic attacks. Okay, or you could just sit there and run into her. That works. No, we're going again.
Is this truly a Hellion? That must be the source of the
Wait, I just said target that.
An echidna. Such deep hatred. It must have quite a grudge. Watch out for its charge attack. They're deadly.
Saray, Alicia, don't take your eyes off.
What? Lila, stop letting yourself get killed. Nick Leo? Yeah, how do you stop that? I tried the other one too and it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Do you just have to run away from it? Because I could have sworn that if you did a basic attack against us, that looks like terrific art. But you do it, and she does it anyway. No, she stopped it with a magic spell, but whenever I did... Oh, maybe Demon Fang isn't actually a hidden art. That would make sense.
The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their
Okay, that
serves the people.
I won, but that was not well done.
It supports me in times of need.
But I mean, I guess I still won. That's a thing.
Oh, I get it. Huh? This must be connected to the Sacred Blade ruins. Because the torches and architecture are the same, huh?
I was actually thinking that earlier. Yeah.
If I may say so, this place is oddly nostalgic.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to say so.
In the same era. There's no way they'd keep the waterways separate.
We should be able to get out through the Sacred Blade ruins.
So the bustling city of Ladylake sits right on top of an enormous network of ruins.
You can find a reason to smile in any situation.
Is that weird? I'm just who I am, no matter what happens.
Well, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Don't encourage him, Alicia. So Ray needs to realize for himself what a weirdo he really is.
Anyone who hangs around with a weirdo must be pretty weird themselves, don't you think?
Looked in a mirror lately?
Oh my, what a beautiful maiden.
Pots calling the kettle black, wouldn't you say?
For a split second, I thought she actually saw someone, but I'm like, oh wait, no, mirror. I get it.
Some of us are low on health.
That is true. That is quite true.
Preparing the gel.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have a... Hi.
Such is what I expect of the Seraphim's power.
That is nice. Even if you're near death, you get in a normal fight, and there's just so much just passive healing in when you're not fighting something that just completely overwhelms you that you can come back pretty easily. Hi there, Lemia.
This is nothing.
I wonder if that blue health sticks around. Like, can you build up a huge surplus of it if you just keep fighting really well? That'd be awesome if you could. Oh, that's right. I forgot about those things. So I suppose I have to, like, hit all of them, because there definitely was one back here. I don't think there's one this way. Nope. But yeah, they made a real point of it by having him stand with his back to it during the scene, and I even recognized it, but I couldn't remember where I recognized it from. Alright. And this should be the same ruins I've already been in, so there's no reason to explore them, I don't believe. Yeah, I've already seen that.
ready, Mikleo? It's over. Nice job, Mikleo. You've been slacking off.
Now, this one I feel like yeah, okay, I can open it now. Another Anthem ribbon tie, so I can fuse those whenever I get back to a place. Now I just have to remember how to leave. I feel like going down is not the solution. And I definitely feel like, oh wow, that I just walked right back to where I'd started. Battles are confusing, you guys. Okay, no, this is definitely where I go. Because I remember this ladder. Okay, Sorey does not know how to ladder. Good to know. No, I'm pretty sure you go this way, and... No, that leads down. You go the other way. I don't remember, guys! Awesome. I love that you actually have... Well, we better save. And just as the last time, let's make a different save file for each save. That way, if something happens, I don't have to, like, tell you about what happened instead of showing you.
Finally, we're free.
The sun's high up already. Huh? Hey. Yeah. It was just so bright I got a little lightheaded.
That's interesting. We didn't get a new...
A bit frazzled myself from lack of sleep.
Hmm?
I'm sure my manor is being watched. Let's rest at the inn for now. We should dry our wet clothes as well, or we'll catch a cold.
Why do you have wet clothes?
Good idea.
We haven't really... There was no water that we had to swim through. I guess and the one piece of water I went into was completely optional. Alright. So let's go ahead and scamper through here. Scamper, scamper. As always, I'm going to check the far save point. Ice cream. Before I check the near save point. See if there's any scenes there. A dragon on Rayfalk. That sounds like something I'm going to have to fight at some point. Oh yeah, that's the Lord of the Land. I was like, what is that? Nope. Nothing here. Well, Bruner's awesome. We like Bruner. Okay. Heading down to the inn. Even though... that's the other thing. I'm really not sure that the lords are going to mess with Sorey after what they saw. It definitely does seem like they were suitably, oh crap, this is the real thing.
Guess we caused yet another scene. Hooray for us.
Well, at least we got rid of the malevolence. Incidentally, I suppose.
But even so, I'm glad. It feels like now there's nothing we've left undone.
You say that like it's your end.
In a way, it is. I have decided I'm going to Marland.
Well, we're going with you. We talked about that before. That city needs help.
It's a plague town. You can't really mean to obey them.
Whatever twisted motives the Chancellor may carry, the order is official. And besides, it doesn't change the fact that Marland is suffering. I want to do everything I can for the people of Highland.
Alicia.
The Council may laugh, but so be it.
All right. Then I'm going with you.
You can't.
That's what I figured would happen.
I've already caused you so many problems.
But how do you plan on getting to Marland? The bridge is washed away.
Well, I don't know.
4 heads are better than 1.
I misheard that as 4 heads. Okay, that was what they're leading to.
Too, after all.
Thank you.
No need to thank us. Dinner last night was off the chain.
Wait, really? You're gonna use
All right.
that?
Let's go check on the state of the bridge.
I'm sorry, off the chain does not seem like something that should exist in this world. Her title leveled up? Oh, I have a new battle action. Auto Divinity. Control character takes damage and loses hit points. Character will automatically armatize if at least one BG is available. That actually seems bad. Character change. With X plus up, down, left, right. Second form, third from left, fourth from left. Why would I want that? That's just, you could just pause and change it anytime you want to. After 3 combos, press and hold right trigger to consume one into a form. That is something I want. Excuse me. Nothing there.
Being able to fuse equipment at the shop is really convenient to help prep for battle.
Yes.
Yep.
It's amazing how even among humans, there are those who can extract the full potential of certain equipment like the divine artifact.
Plus, it looks like we can fuse unneeded equipment together to breathe new use into them.
I have some experience with this sort of thing as well, although it may take time to get used to it again.
Wow. Will I be able to do it someday?
For those that don't possess the required innate qualities, I've heard that it feels like their nerve cells are getting sliced from the back of their heads.
Oh.
She's so subtle. I love her. Learn talent fusion. Wait, was that the wrong one? I think that was the wrong one. Whoops.
Saray, about what happened at the palace.
Hmm?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry.
For
Don't
what?
worry about it.
But I really had no idea they would go that far. I'm sure you would have been fine, but still.
No. If you hadn't shown up, I'm pretty sure Bartlow and the others would all be dead now.
I imagine you think it foolish of me to protect those who tried to have me killed. But this is how the game is played. If they were suddenly
game?
eliminated, the resulting chaos would spiral out of control. So
it came down to country first, Alicia second. Am I right?
oh dear. I came to apologize, and here I am airing my grievances at you.
Worry not, fair squire. This too is the shepherd's duty.
Then you have my thanks, noble shepherd. If my humble self may be of service in any respect, do not hesitate to ask.
Then can I ask a favor?
Of course.
Could you apologize to the soldiers for me? Let them know I'm sorry for hitting them.
I'll make sure to do so.
I don't know. I don't think she can go back in the palace either.
Well, that you let them off easy.
Yeesh, I can hardly stand to listen to those two.
But we did anyway.
Well, we didn't overhear them on purpose.
You're worried, aren't you?
Saray tends to shoulder a heavier burden than he needs to. That's all.
You're such a liar, McLeod. Although I really like that scene. It breathes quite a bit of character into the situation. Oh, that's new.
The Lord of the Land, huh?
It's possible, but the sacred
Oops.
blade is already a part of you now. And
And?
I don't deserve to be enshrined by the people in this city. Rather than
Why
choosing
not?
to become the Lord of the Land, I chose to go on my own personal journey and ignore the malevolence that overtakes this city.
Lila? How long were you dwelling in the Sacred Blade?
It's been more than 10 years now.
You'd waited a long time for the Shepherd to appear. For the sake of people all over the world.
I suppose so.
But our journey's just started.
Yes, this is only the beginning.
It's a little surprising that the boss we fought in this episode was just sort of a random super monster, rather than an actual boss. Okay. And yes, I know there's something else having a chance to appear. I'm not going to spend, half an episode just sleeping on the hopes of random scenes. I've hit the ones that you have to hit, and that's good enough for right now. So anyway, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. I expect to update this playthrough about every 2 days, is sort of my plan. And then there'll be other playthroughs on the other days, because that's how things work. See you next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.